food.
Oh, wow.
The supermarkets are full of it, from the exotic to the everyday.
It looks like some kind of gherkin party.
But how much do we really know about the grub we eat?
The mother of all lager.
We'll be travelling the world,
Roadblock ahead. All normal on a food unwrapped ship.
tasting everything we can,
A donut with bacon on.
Oh, I'm in crumpet heaven.
and taking on any challenge. To reveal the secrets behind the food on our plates.
The most delicious thing I've ever had.
Coming up, I discover how the crispy chunks in American ice cream stay so crunchy.
Delicious.
A little on the crunchy side.
That's a perk of the job.
I investigate a devastating disease sweeping Italy's olive groves.
Look at these olive trees. It's like an olive grove graveyard.
And I've got my work cut out discovering why a Bloody Mary tastes so good at 30,000 feet.
Now you're happy?
I'm very happy.
First, chunky ice cream.
I'm ringing up to ask you a question about your ice cream. What stops your cookie dough going soft?
I'm not sure about that.
How do you stop all the chunks going soggy?
Just speaking to the team there, and they says, yeah, it's basically just because it's frozen.
So it seems like freezing the chunks is a way to stop them going soggy. Ooh, that bit's really crunchy. I'm off to the good old US of A. Home of extreme food combinations.
We'll just stop for a quick tea break. That is my favourite. Look at that. A donut with bacon on. Look at that.
I'm on my way to Waterbury, Vermont, to an ice cream factory with a big reputation for adding chunks of every flavour imaginable.
Now, on Food Unwrapped, I've been to a lot of food factories, but I've got to say, this one has got to be one of the best. Ben & Jerry's. It's got a slide. Check this out.
That was a shortcut to meet up with manufacturing manager Claire Brugler.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Claire.
to meet you.
Well, can we go and see this?
Yeah, let's go.
They churn out over 2 million tubs of ice cream a week here. First, cream, milk and liquid cane sugar are mixed with egg and natural stabilizers to make a basic mix. And then the fun begins. Today, Claire's making Americone Dream, vanilla ice cream with chunks of waffle cone and fudge. Now that's serious ice cream.
So the ice cream comes from the freezers, it travels over to our chunk feeder, where the chunks get included.
Right, so once you've made the ice cream, then you add the chunks.
Correct.
So in here's the ice cream.
This is the ice cream here.
Wow, that is... Can I put my tongue on that?
No. Unless you want to get stuck there.
So that's the chunks going in, but how do they stop them turning into a soggy lump by the time I tuck in at home?
Hi there, I'm Jim. You must be Hayley.
Haley, yes.
Hayley is a flavour guru and spends all day, every day, experimenting with new tastes and texture combinations. What a job.
What about when you're adding something like this? What is this, like a little cookie?
It's a small shortbread cookie.
Delicious.
A little on the crunchy side.
That's a perk of the job.
Yep.
How do you stop that going soggy in the ice cream?
So when we start with something a bit crunchy like this, you put it in dairy, in this ice cream, some of that moisture from the ice cream will migrate into the cookie, and all of a sudden now you have a soft, delicious cookie in your ice cream.
Right.
So going in, it might not be the cookie you want to eat, but coming out, it is absolutely the cookie you want to eat.
So it isn't that they're frozen. One of the ways of ensuring chunks don't go soggy is to bake them until they're extra dry. Then once they've absorbed moisture from the ice cream, their consistency is perfect.
So can you put any flavour chunks into your ice cream then?
I wouldn't say any chunk. We haven't had all the best luck in the world. Some of our batches, we might go through a flavor creation process. It only takes 10 batches to figure out the flavor and how we want to run with it. Other flavors, it might take up to 3 or 5 years to figure out exactly how that flavor is going to work.
And even with all the experimentation, not every flavour is a winner.
So I feel like I should have bought some flowers or something.
They have an ice cream flavour graveyard, commemorations to 35 failed attempts at crunchiness.
Blueberry, chocolate comfort, You got shreddy balls, peanuts, popcorn.
Peanuts and popcorn sounds good.
Yeah.
Not good. If you can imagine popcorn that's maybe been sitting in a liquid for a little while and then putting that in your mouth.
Right.
A little bit funky on the mouthfeel.
Yeah. Well, rest in peace.
They will indeed.
So moisture can help soften some chunks, but it ruined popcorn and plenty of others. Getting it right isn't as simple as it sounds.
Hi, Rick, I'm Jim.
Oh, hello.
Eric Fredette has worked here for over 20 years. If anyone knows what makes a chunk work, he's my man.
So in the graveyard, the flavour graveyard, I noticed popcorn ice cream.
Epic fail on the popcorn. I've actually made some for you to try.
So why have you coated the popcorn in chocolate?
The coating is an attempt to keep it crunchy and crisp.
So why weren't you able to save the popcorn? What happened? You covered it in chocolate.
Couldn't cover it in enough chocolate. Popcorn has all those little gnarly nooks and crannies.
It sort of deflates.
Yes, that's what
And
moisture
it's soft.
does.
So something like this, what's this here?
These are peppermint cookie balls. So that has a small round cookie in the center coated in peppermint chocolate.
So that's easy to coat in chocolate.
That's easy.
So the secret to stopping chunks going soggy is a waterproof chocolate jacket. The fat content in chocolate repels moisture, but it only works if the chunk is completely covered.
Tell me, why are you so big on the chunks?
One of our founders has a very poor sense of smell, so texture is super important to him because he couldn't taste very well.
So not having a great sense of smell, relying on texture, has given this ice cream all its chunks, isn't it, really? That is incredible, isn't it?
Later, I discover there's more to detecting flavours than meets the eye.
Chew on that and tell me what you think it is.
Next, olive oil. We've noticed that some brands of Italian oil are up in price by over 25%.
Do you know why your extra virgin olive oil has gone up so much recently?
The fall in the pound hasn't helped, but it can't be the whole story.
Do you know why is it the price of Italian olive oil has gone up?
No, not off the top of my head, no, sorry, no.
Because I don't want olive oil to go up because old Popeye would go mad, wouldn't he?
I'm off to the heel of Italy.
All of those little round balls of green down there, they're all olive trees.
I've travelled to Puglia. Here they produce 40% of Italy's olive oil. But it turns out this olive oil production hub is under serious threat.
Right now, the south of Italy is suffering with an olive blight, this disease that has struck down a lot of trees. Look, it's like an olive grove graveyard.
The disease only struck 4 years ago, and already an estimated 1 million trees have been killed.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
I'm meeting olive farmer Giuseppe Coppola.
What has happened here?
Questa è la peggiore sventura che potesse capitare a questo territorio. Cioè, guardare un albero così importante, un albero maestoso come l'albero di olivo appassire sicuramente fa male al cuore.
How much is a tree like this worth to you?
Se noi dobbiamo immaginare di sostituire i nostri olivi con dei nuovi olivi, per circa 15 anni non ci sarà nessuna produzione di olio.
Gosh, look at them.
Queste sono piante totalmente morte.
The disease is incurable and spreading rapidly, destroying olive groves across the region. 50 miles away, in an area the blight hasn't yet reached, a team of government forestry inspectors are testing a grove. If they discover the blight here, more farms and livelihoods will be decimated.
Buongiorno. Kate.
Piacere, Giovanni. Piacere, Michele.
Miguel. So what exactly are you doing here today?
Stiamo monitorando gli oliveti in questa zona. Questa è una zona di contenimento.
What exactly are you looking for?
Se ci sono dei sintomi di rami secchi.
This one looks good?
Sì, questo è un albero non sintomatico a caso. Facciamo il campione e lo mandiamo in laboratorio.
This test is critical. Currently, the most effective way of stopping the disease spreading is to dig up and burn infected trees. Some were over 1,000 years old.
How is the disease transmitted?
L'insetto che trasmette la malattia, l'animaletto. È piccolino, ma...
Huh? This little bug?
Lui succhia in poche parole dall'albero infetto, poi si sposta e trasmette, va sugli altri rami dell'altro albero succhiando la linfa e immette il batterio all'interno.
The little insect is called a spittlebug. As it feeds, it passes a bacteria called Xylella into the olive tree. Once established, Xylella prevents the flow of water and nutrients through the tree, slowly starving it. The EU is spending nearly 10 million euros on scientific research. They fear the disease could spread and devastate a huge chunk of Europe's olive oil industry.
Per il momento non c'è una soluzione per curare l'albero, però ci sono parecchie sperimentazioni.
If you find the disease in a tree, there's no treatment. Ultimately, you've just got to wipe that tree out and that's it.
So far, the Xylella outbreak hasn't spread beyond Italy's southern heel. So the catastrophe here in Puglia can't be the only reason for the rise in the price of olive oil. Later, I travel 400 miles north to Umbria.
Are these good olives? Can I try one? That made my buttocks clench.
Next up, tomato juice. Delicious in a Bloody Mary, but not so popular on its own.
What did you say that one was?
Tomato.
Tomato? No, that's only good on chips.
Would you like juice from my juice tray? Orange juice, tomato juice, apple juice. What do you mean, ooh? No?
No, not a tomato juice kind of girl.
Why's that?
Tastes like cold tomato soup.
Do you know anyone who drinks it?
My mum does.
Really?
Yeah, she drinks it when she's on an aeroplane.
Really? So why do they drink it in the sky?
It's a 40,000-foot drink.
So, what makes tomato juice so pleasing on a plane? To find out, I've come to Heathrow, home of the UK's largest airline catering company.
Kevin.
That's hi.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you. Kevin, you make airline food, is that right?
Do indeed.
Okay, let's go and have a look.
Shall we have a look?
Kevin Love is the executive chef here.
Here we go. This is kind of almost sort of frenetic.
It is.
What sort of volumes are you doing here?
So from this unit, we're doing up to 40,000 meals per day. And we supply 90,000 litres of tomato juice a year. 90,000? So, yeah, it's a huge quantity. We think it's because people crave those kind of savoury flavours, more robust flavours when they're flying.
One airline says they serve nearly as much tomato juice as they do beer.
So all these strong flavours that you're created in there, why did you go that route?
Why is because you lose up to 30% of taste and flavour at altitude.
Is that right?
That's right.
So is that why punchy tomato juice is more palatable on a plane? To find out why, me and the crew are off to Germany. And while some say tomato juice, I say Bloody Mary.
So I don't usually go for one of these on the ground, but in the air, this tastes all right.
After my liquid lunch, time to taste airline food proper, courtesy of flavour chemist Dr. Florian Mayer.
Good morning.
Matt.
I'm Florian.
Now, Florian, can you tell me why a Bloody Mary is so popular with travellers in the air?
Sure. Follow me.
Wow.
Florian is a leading expert on the effect altitude has on our taste buds.
So this is our flight test facility.
Wow.
Yep, I've flown hundreds of miles to Germany only to board a flight simulator.
Oh my God, look. It's really spooky.
Yeah. Okay, Matt. We first do a taste experiment on ground.
Well, there's clouds out there.
And here's Kevin again, with 2 spag bowls he prepared earlier.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Right.
I'm tasting the 2 dishes to see which one I prefer.
That's really good.
Pasta bolognese.
The dish on the left is spot on, but the one on the right is just a bit too overpowering.
Wow. Okay, there's a big difference. Big difference. This one is really seasoned.
Now we're going to repeat that experiment at flight conditions.
Okay, can I have some more?
As much as you like.
It's really tasty.
Air pressure, humidity and engine noise are all replicated, although they seem to have forgotten all the screaming kids.
We have reached cruising altitude, as you can feel.
Feel it.
I'm trying the same 2 dishes again to see if they taste any different in the sky.
So which one do you prefer?
When we were on the ground, that was a very, very seasoned dish. But now it's delicious and it's perfect. And the one that I liked originally just tastes a little bit more flat.
Yeah, because of the reduced pressure on board an aircraft cabin, your cells in your body get less oxygen. It's only about 70% of the level you get on ground. And with less oxygen in the cells, that will also affect your taste buds.
Less oxygen in the air means less flowing through our blood. With less oxygen in our blood, our odour and taste receptors are less sensitive to certain flavours.
It's amazing the difference it makes.
Yeah.
So when we're looking at drinks, for example, if you were to order a spicy Bloody Mary,
yes,
you've got all the kick, you've got the tomato juice, you've got Worcester sauce and vodka.
While the drink's savoury notes punch through, the tomato's acidic taste is muted.
Cheers, man.
No wonder it's flying off in-flight trolleys everywhere.
Now you're happy?
I'm very happy.
Now, back to olive oil. And my quest to find out why the price of some brands is up by over 25%. Earlier, I was in southern Italy, where I discovered that an incurable disease is killing olive trees.
It's like an olive grove graveyard.
Now I've travelled 400 miles north to Umbria, beyond the reach of the deadly Xylella bacteria.
Look at this. This is one very different looking olive grove.
I'm meeting Marco Faccioni, whose family have produced olive oil in this region for over 200 years.
Buongiorno.
Hi, welcome.
And right now, they're in the middle of their harvest.
Are these good olives? Can I try one?
It's very beautiful. You can try, but
That made my buttocks clench.
But if Xylella hasn't spread north, why has the price gone up? Hopefully I'll find out why in Marco's factory. The olives are sorted and processed. Both unripe green olives and darker, more mature ones are pressed to give the oil a robust flavour. Next, the olives are ground, and the oil is separated out, filtered and purified.
What a whole host of olive oils you've got for me. What have you got here?
so we start for Koroneki, that is Greek oil.
So this is a Greek olive oil.
We mix it.
Yeah.
Okay. We produce a blend that is balanced.
Do most olive oil companies in Italy blend their oils?
All Italian olive oil company, big, make a blend.
Most of Marco's oil is blended with oils from different countries. It's a standard practice and means you get a consistent product all year round.
And so, Marco, is it the case that right now olive oil in countries like Greece, Spain, has increased in price too?
Yes, because we have the harvest last year that don't work very well. It means that the cost to produce is more.
Europe produces almost 70% of the world's olive oil. However, since 2012, the Mediterranean has seen temperatures soar and records broken. There's been widespread drought in 3 of the last 5 years, and olive harvests have been severely hit.
It's a perfect storm. A lot of factors are contributing to the price of that olive oil rising at the minute.
So the rise in price of olive oil has been partly caused by a falling pound and the Xylella bacteria, but the droughts are largely to blame.
Fingers crossed, Xylella stays away from those trees.
Yes, I hope for a long, long, long time.
Can texture really affect the way we taste? I thought they were 2 separate senses. So to get to the bottom of this, I've come to Leeds to meet Professor Barry Smith.
Hi, I'm Jim. Hi, nice to meet you, Barry. Nice to meet you, Barry.
Barry is one of the world's leading experts on the link between texture, taste and smell.
Now, I want to find out the way we interpret flavour. Is it more complex than taste alone?
Absolutely, and I think I can show you, but I'll need you to put on this blindfold for me, if you would.
Right, I always love turning up at the city centre to put a blindfold on. You're not going to shoot me, are you?
I'm not going to shoot you, but I'm going to get you to taste something.
Sadly, there's no ice cream to go with the jelly.
Are you ready? Open up.
Oh, hang
it's
on.
Coming now. Okay. Now, chew on that and tell me what you think it is.
At first I thought cucumber, then I thought beetroot.
Okay, so I'm going to give you what it is in another form, and you tell me which of those. So what is it?
Cucumber.
That's right. I'm going to take this off you for a moment. So Interestingly, you were very good and very close, but you were a little bit puzzled when you got it in jelly form.
Yeah.
And that shows you, I think, that a lot of what we're doing to interpret what we're eating is about the texture, the feel of it, as well as just the taste of it. So what we know about flavour is that it's actually a combination of touch, taste, and smell. So when we talk about tasting, it's not really just taste. So let's try one more and see how you do. This is a little harder. There we go. Ugh. Now, what do you think that is?
I can't place it.
Okay.
Earthy.
Earthy, yep. Take the blindfold off.
Well, that was pretty disgusting. What was that then?
That was cabbage you were eating.
So liquefied cabbage. Well, look, if I've got to do it, I think the crew should do it as well. Jack, here. Shut up. How's that? Swallow it. Oh, look, he's gagging.
I think we'll just give the public cucumber.
Have a good old taste.
Good old taste of that.
I know it.
Yes,
I know it.
It's familiar, isn't it?
I do know it.
Celery, kiwi.
Just like cucumber.
Today's responses are nearly the same as a much larger experiment where only around 8% of the people identified cucumber puree.
It's cucumber.
Bingo. So texture is something in flavour that we overlook. It's so, so important.
It's hugely important. It's one of the key drivers of our preferences and liking. And if you don't pay attention to it, you'll miss out on what's really good about food and flavour.
And that goes a long way to explaining why chunks work so well in ice cream.